Kons podcast.
Make me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
Make me, don't you? Make me, don't you? Make me, don't you?
Constant content.
Yeah.
Motherfucking podcast.
What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? What's happening? What's happening? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend. It's Kons motherfucking podcast. Episode 138. You feel me? Episode 138. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend. It's Monday. You know, Mondays I don't try to keep y'all too long. Just a few little things to go over. A lot of shit been taking place over the weekend. But I hope you had a good weekend though. Hope you had a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? Spark off this good Monday. Kids is out of school and shit. So, you know, motherfuckers gonna be at the house all goddamn week and shit. It's Thanksgiving this weekend. Yeah, hope the kids don't drive you fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I speak from experience with that. But yeah, though, you know what I mean? It's Kons Podcast, episode 138. A few little things we're going to get into. Today, we're going to talk about Drake still trolling. You know what I'm saying? Trolled the Weeknd, Steve Lacy, and Kendrick in one stream. We're going to touch on Steve Lacy clapping back at that. We're going to touch on Kendrick replying to all that shit to a homie screenshot, and also surprise album he dropped. So first and foremost, we're going to talk about Drake bitter, you know what I'm saying? Bitter self going on stream. Going on some dude called XQC, some Canadian streamer, went on this stream and just started taking shots when he first introduced himself. Took a shot at Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Took a shot, talk about, yeah, I'm Drake, I'm here in the flesh, I'm still here, full, you see me. He was like, it's gonna take more than fairy tales, you gotta come with facts, you know what I'm saying, to get rid of me, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it just shows he's still bitter about what the fuck happened between him and Kendrick. I don't know what it is, man. Need to get over that shit. Obviously, he letting that shit stay rent-free on his motherfucking mind, you know what I mean? He can't stop thinking about it. It's on his mind heavy, you know what I'm saying? But here go a clip of him introducing himself and taking that little jab. Check it out.
This is XQC, real streaming legend. Me, I do music in case you didn't know. I'm here, as you can see, fully intact. Mind, body, and soul, in case you were wondering. Right?
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul. You need facts to take me out. Fairy tales won't do it. Cheers to everybody.
Words live by.
Words to live by. Real talk. Cheers to everybody.
That's him taking that little jab, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, yeah, it's me, you see me, you know what I'm saying? Gotta use more than fairy tales, take facts, take me out. All this shit, you know what I mean? That shit is over, man. You know what I mean? Let that shit ride out. You know what I'm saying? But you still constantly keep poking the, you know what I'm saying, stirring the pot. Like, man, let that shit go, man. It's over, man. You feel me? It's over. It's done. It's done, man. You know what I'm saying? You making music with foreigners and shit, going out overseas, making music with overseas artists and all that shit. That's cool, man. Do your thing. Why are you constantly trying to keep this feud going? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you also took a shot at this dude, Steve Lacy. Now, I don't know why you took a shot. Actually, from what I've seen, he was on stage at Kendrick's pop out. You know what I mean? This is the Bad Habit dude, the Bad Habit star. Drop that like a bad habit. You know, we all heard that shit. That shit echoed through the radio. You know what I'm saying? But that's him, Steve Lacy. I guess he's from LA. He was with Kendrick on the pop out shit. You know what I mean? So I guess this is why Drake is mad at him too, taking little shots at him too. And I guess he's openly gay. I'm not sure, but according to we'll get into his clapback. But yeah, he talked about Steve Lacy. You know what I'm saying? Said he was a fragile op. You know what I mean? Said he was fragility or some. I don't know. This is the video, man, of him saying that shit about Steve Lacy. Check this shit out.
It's a fragile op. Okay, interesting. What does that mean, a fragile op? No.
Chat knows what I'm talking about. Fragility.
So as you see, you know what I'm saying, he called him a fragile op. Now, y'all, what the fuck is a fragile? We don't know. What is that? You know what I'm saying? We don't even know. Dude, the streamer didn't even know what that was. He from Canada with you. I don't even know, man. You know what I'm saying? He just throwing shit out there. You know what I mean? I think just to kind of agitate people. I don't know what this point is, what the purpose is of him doing such things. But, you know, he's a bitter little child in the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I think he's like 12 years old mentally or something. With the way that you just get bitter and stay bitter about these little things that you just want to ride on being bitter about. You know what I'm saying? The fact you went to the court mugging DeMar DeRozan and shit like that is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna not like anybody that's affiliated, that was in the video, that was on the pop out stage, any of that shit? You not looking at it no other way? That's uniting culture? You ain't looking at it like that or none of that type of shit? I'm gonna touch on that later on too in this episode. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? As you seen, you know what I'm saying? It said it was a fragile op. You know, did I go to that video? But yeah, fragile op. He said it was a fragile op, fragility. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, he also clapped back. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into that after this though. But then he also took a shot at the weekend. You know what I mean? So dude was playing songs and shit on the stream and shit, and I guess he was playing Starboy. You know what I mean? I probably had to turn it down or something, but mute the music part. But I'll turn it up when Drake started talking. You know what I mean? Then he tells them to turn the shit off. He's like, yeah, real sixes want to listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Real six side shit. You know, we want to listen to that. You know what I mean? In this video, take a shot at the weekend and shit. Check this shit out.
You have to switch this on though.
It's on a play, you know, so like,
You have to switch this one. We're real sixers. We're real sixers. They're real six side. We don't listen to that.
you ever done this before?
Nah. What? Yeah. Of course. What do you mean?
So as you see, you know what I'm saying, that was him just taking a shot at the weekend, you know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? All these shots he taking, and it's like, for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? What you taking all these shots for? And these motherfuckers ain't even tripping off you. Weekend got a whole album project coming out, and I'm sure he ain't mentioned you not one time on this motherfucking album. I just don't understand what's the point, my nigga. Just do your thing, my nigga. Why are you trying to keep these beasts escalating and going and brewing, my nigga? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make no sense. This is why I said you're like a 12-year-old in the mind or something. Like, yo, do your thing. You're Drake. Like, come on, man. I don't understand. Like, why are you trying to keep these little spats and beefs and shit going and shit like that? I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't understand that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, move on from this shit, you know? And then on the same stream, he takes another shot. He says, yo, saving it for this stream. He announces he going on some fucking tour on guess what motherfucking date. All right. Guess what date? Check this shit out.
I wanted to announce this before we even get into gambling.
Good.
Because I'm excited. But February 9th, for anybody that's watching from Australia, I'm coming back to Australia the first time in 8 years. Coming back to Australia on tour. It's actually, funny enough, called the Anita Max Win Tour.
Really? No, stop.
I swear. It's the Anita Max Win Tour. Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast. Yeah.
See a lot of W's in chat, a lot of
a lot of
boys.
W's in the chat. Anita Max Win Tour. February 9th to like March something. So Australia.
Is it just Australia or going to other places?
No, I'm just going to Australia for now. It's been 8 years. I haven't been back.
Oh
so.
wow. Why did you never go back?
I don't know. That makes me sound crazy. Like I love it there. It's just far. It's just really.
It's just far. Yeah. When I think of long flights, I get turned off. But
yeah, it's just far. But we're overdue. And then what else? Update. Party Next Door album. Me and Party's album.
As you seen, you know what I'm saying, he announced he's going on tour on February 9th, the same day as the Super Bowl. Now, Kendrick is going to be performing at the Super Bowl on that same day, and you took the time to set your date to spark your tour off on that same day. I just don't just like, come on, man. You can't tell me that shit ain't calculated, man. You know what I'm saying? And then yet, you heard what he said in the tour, you going to overseas and shit like that, you know, but that's cool. You don't stick to them overseas and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's good for you. That's what you need to do, you know, because it's just, this shit is just going on too long, man. You know what I'm saying? It's time to let that shit go, man. You feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit go, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, then we got Steve Lacy, you know what I'm saying? Steve Lacy clap back, you know what I mean? Clap back with the little clap back and shit. Ain't no video for it, but he definitely posted these pics on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Right here, Academics covered this shit. But Steve Lacy posted this pic. Looked like he taking a shit. in this picture, and he says, you feel me, happy Pride Month. You know what I'm saying? Who want to be my fragile op? Now, I kind of chuckled at this shit because I mean, it definitely looked like he taking the shit in the pic. You know what I mean? He still want to be my fragile op, happy Pride Month. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I don't know. I don't know if he's gay or not. You know, maybe he's just supporting it. I don't know. I don't know if he is gay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know too much about the dude besides the little hit he had. You know what I'm saying? That was echoing on the radio and shit that we all heard, even if we didn't want to hear the shit. We heard that fucking song, you know what I'm saying? It echoed for sure. But yeah, that was his little clapback, you know what I mean? Clapback on Instagram and shit like that, with these pics and shit right here that you see. You know what I mean? But he's also an LA artist, and he joined Kendrick on stage at the pop out. So maybe that's why Drake is mad, because took the stage with him and he made a hit and he made a lot of money, and he was on from LA, so he was at the pop out tour on the stage with him. I don't know, man. I just don't understand what's your beef with these people. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard of these people mentioning you, you know? Never at all. So I just don't get it. Like, what is it? What is it? You know? Are you looking for, I don't know what you look. I'm not even going, you know what I mean? So then Kendrick came back, you know what I'm saying? His homie, this dude named Relly, I guess was texting him and shit and said, damn, you got this nigga streaming and shit like that. You know, they shared a bunch of laughing emojis, and then he came back with, is he tripping? And with a question mark, you know what I'm saying? And then he like kind of colored out with some other shit he said. But, you know, yeah, this dude, really, I'm not sure who he is, be another LA artist, obviously somebody who close to Kendrick, got his number and shit to text him and all that. So these screenshots was leaked out, you know what I mean? These screenshots was leaked out, shit, why he tripping? You know what I'm saying? Talking about the stream that I was just talking about, this XQC stream, you know what I'm saying? I guess Kendrick got wind of it. I guess laughed about it and shit and asked if he was tripping and shit. But, you know, as you seen, you don't want no smoke, as the homie said. And then Kendrick, so yeah, that was about Kendrick. That was from Kendrick, homie, you know what I mean? Posted the screenshot and shit, talking about the shit that I was just talking about with him on the stream. And then check this video out. So Kendrick dropped a surprise album. Check this video out. He gonna tell you about the album and all that type of shit.
Kendrick Lamar just dropped a surprise album called GNX, and it's breaking the internet. The 12-track project features SZA and addresses all the major beef from 2024. He's not holding back. He's taking shots at Drake and spitting bars about the Super Bowl halftime show drama with Lil Wayne. The album opens with a piano-driven theme song, where K. gets deep. Only thing better right now is living right now when I can't spare no feelings. He brought in fresh talent like Dara Barrera, Inc., and Wally the Sensei to mix up the sound. People are going crazy over his Luther Vandross sample and the way he's addressing all the viral moments from this year. This isn't just another album drop. It's Kendrick making power moves and settling scores through pure artistry.
So yeah, as you just seen, you know what I'm saying, Kendrick dropped a surprise album on us over the weekend, and it's before the Super Bowl. So that means we got fresh content, new material before the Super Bowl even happens. So that means when he perform at the Super Bowl, we definitely gonna hear all this shit from this album for sure. He just dropped new material on us right before the Super Bowl. You feel me? It's fucking genius. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking genius, because now he got shit to perform, and he ain't even got to touch They Not Like It if he don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But we all want to see him. I wish it was on this album for real. You know what I'm saying? But this album is fucking dope though. Definitely a great body of work. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely dope. It's definitely lyrical. I like the samples. I skipped that song though. I ain't gonna hold you. The one that sampled with Luther. That shit dope though. You know what I'm saying? He's bridging the gap. I think that shit is dope. I like Squabble Up, like Whacked Out Murals, Man at the Garden. You know what I'm saying? Turn the TV off. I think the shit is a dope album. It's a dope body of work. You know what I'm saying? It's dope lyricism. It's dope songs as well put together. I like the samples. Like I said, the samples on there is fucking dope. I think he did a dope ass job with the shit. You get a lot of artistry on here. It's a lot of hard lyrics. It's a lot of coming for you, still coming for your neck type shit. He mentioned Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I guess my hard work made Lil Wayne mad. You know, like, and that's another thing. Like Lil Wayne, you know, we put out these videos of shit fucked up. And how bad he feeling about the shit, because you feeling entitled, because you feel like you should have been the dude to go and perform at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? When you You ain't even what you been doing? You ain't been doing shit. What you gonna do? You gonna perform Lollipop? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna perform, Mr. Officer? I mean, shit you did with T-Pain and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna Millie? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna perform? You feel me? Then we got all these videos and shit of you just sounding, looking horrible performing. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Kendrick was definitely a better pick for the Super Bowl. You feel me? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne's a GOAT though. He's definitely a legend. But not one time did you congratulate Kendrick. You ain't never said, you know what I'm saying? Congratulate, shout out to Kendrick. Props to Kendrick for making the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Getting on that stage, performing. Shout out to K. Dot. You ain't said none of that shit. Only thing you was saying is how fucked up you feel because your entitled mind didn't get that shot to go perform there. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand, man. When this is something that happens every fucking year. So it ain't like you ain't got a motherfucking chance. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something that happens every 30 fucking years or something. This shit happen every year. Super Bowl happen every year. So, you know what I mean? The fact that you crying shit about this shit, man, without no congratulations and none of that is crazy. You know, congratulate that black man. You know what I'm saying? That's another black man. Why don't you congratulate him? You know what I mean, Kendrick also said on the album, you know what I'm saying, didn't nobody even congratulate him except for Nas. You know what I'm saying? And then he said Snoop posted Taylor Made. Man, he said, was it the edibles? You know what I'm saying? And then Snoop tweeted back though, you know what I mean, in stride, it was the edibles. You know what I mean? And shout out his album and shit like that. If I find a pic, you'll be seeing it right now, Snoop's tweet. But yeah though, you know what I'm saying? Shout him out. But then we had Lil Wayne shouting out bitterness and shit. You know what I mean? What the fuck did I do? But whatever the fuck he said, I'll show that tweet too if I find it. You'll be seeing it right now. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just congratulate Kendrick. Shout out to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Getting that Super Bowl spot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for that. We should all be tipping our hat to that shit. Say commending him for that. Yeah, man, we should all be commending him for that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating on that nigga. You know what I mean? Let that shit ride. Let him do his thing. We should be happy that he got that spot. You feel me? For sure. Shout out to Kendrick though. But he dropped that surprise album, which was fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a dope album. It's a well put together body of work, dope lyricism, dope beats. You know what I'm saying? I see some people saying they don't like it, and then I listened to it in full like a few times, like all over the weekend. I'm just like, how do you say this shit is whack after listening to that shit? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's just over people's heads. You know what I mean? I guess people just want to hear that fucking club rock music type shit, you know. Squabble Up is gonna be being played in clubs though. For sure, we gonna hear that in clubs. That's gonna be something next to, it's close to like an anthem or some shit for sure, you know. But yeah though, you know what I'm saying? Kons motherfucking podcast though. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. It's episode 138. You know, thank you for coming on. Thank you for watching. You could have been anywhere in the world right now doing anything else, anything you wanted to do. But you came and sat down right here at the Kons podcast and fucked with the podcast for the 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, however long these shows be. And I appreciate that. You feel me? So go on and hit that share button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button and all that type of shit. Hit the share button and all that. You feel me? Yeah, spread the word out. Tell somebody about it. Kons podcast episode 138. Yeah, so today we talked about Drake trolling on this SQC stream. You know what I'm saying? We touched on Steve Lacy clapping back at Drake. Drake clapping at him. Touched on Kendrick dropping this new album. You know what I mean? And we also touched on Kendrick replying to the shit that I was talking about with the stream and shit and him texting his homie. But yeah, that's all I got for today. This is Monday. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Hope y'all ready to start off the week. It's Kons Podcast episode 138. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the likes and all that shit. You feel me?
Constant motherfucking content.
Don't you? You hate me, 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 don't you? don't you? You hate me, don't you?